أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين حبيبنا وسيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي يا ربي. It's another day for us to remind each other of the good we do and of the bad we live. May Allah accept our deeds and make us amongst those who will dwell in Al-Firdaus, Ya Rabbi. Today our topic, your days in dunya, your days in this world. Ask yourself, how long did you live? Or how long have you been living in this dunya, in this world? What are your thoughts about this life in this world? What are you thinking about? You are never here before. Then you are brought and you saw everything ready waiting for you. The good, the blessings. You saw the mountains, the seas, the rivers, the valleys, the houses, people, everything. This was all made because of you, so that you can be happy in this temporary life. Suppose this world was just a desert with sand only, no trees, no people, nothing. You're the only one. Would you enjoy? Would you be happy? Would you relax? No. But everything is here. The rain comes, the sun shines, the night comes, and so on and so forth. Animals are there to make us happy. Food is there of different types, different tastes. So this all was done for us. But we were not here before that. Allah tells us in Surah Insan, the first ayah, هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا. Has there not been over a man a period of time when he was not a thing worth mentioning? You are not known that you'll be born, you'll be brought to this world. And all of us, it's the same case. But then you are brought here and given a job to you to do. To do it for the period of the time, the years you're going to live here, and then you will leave and take whatever you have been doing, bad or good. That's your burden. That's your luggage. You'll take it. You can leave it. You will not live here forever. Today, you say that I lived 20 years. I'm 20 years old. I'm 30, 40, 80, 100, 100 and plus. But a time will come. You will be asked by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. قال كم لبثتم في الأرض عدد سنين. Allah will ask you, how many years did you live on earth? How many years? You will answer, قالوا لبثنا يوما أو بعض يوم فاسأل الأعيدون. I lived only a day or part of a day. They will say, I stayed a day or part of a day. Ask those who keep the account. The angels who have been writing each and every minute you lived. You'll ask them, they know how much I lived. But I think I lived only a day or part of a day. Because dying doesn't take 24 hours. A day is 24 hours. But you don't die all that long. It's just a second. Your soul is taken. So that is, if you lived for 24 hours and then you go, that's a day. But if you are taken, you die before, that's part of a day. So if we have only a day or part of a day, how much time do we have to waste? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala again is reminding us. قال إن لبثتم إلا قليلا لو أنكم كنتم تعلمون. You didn't stay, but only little, Allah is telling us. If only you knew. We lived very little, very little. Suppose today you are brought a message that at 6 o'clock in the evening, the angel of death will visit you to take the soul. How are you going to be? Are you going to pray the whole day? No. You'll not read the Quran, you'll not do anything. You'll be hasty, worried, crying. You won't even say bye-bye to everybody you know. You'll forget some people. You'll be crying. Within no time, 6 o'clock is there and you're going. But we are given a warning. كُلُّ نَفْسٍ ذَائِقَةُ الْمَوْتِ. Every soul will taste death. Anytime, anywhere, anyhow. We are giving reasons. How did he die? How did she die? Headache, fever, accident, cancer, I don't know what, heart attack. No. Those are reasons we are creating them. But no, death is there. Without being sick, you die. You're sleeping healthy after eating your dinner, very good dinner, the best dinner, and then you never wake up. So, how many days have you lived? You'll be asked. يوم وبعض يوم. A day or part of the day. You are refusing to follow the commands of Allah and you know you have little time in this world. Where are you heading? You forgot your return to Allah? Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. You came from Allah and you'll be back there. But how do you want to go back? You came to this dunya, you're very clean. And you want to leave this dunya when you're clean too. By doing good and cleaning up yourself every time you do a sin. The life in this world is very short. But think of the good Allah has prepared for you, which is forever, no limited time. You are free to choose how you want to live. You can do good, you can do bad. Nobody will force you. No forcing. لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد. No forcing, because it's open. The deen came, it's open. You know, this is halal, this is haram. This is good, this is bad. So you choose for yourself what life you want. You are free to choose how to live, but think of the results at the end. The end will come. You don't waste your years. When you go to school, you work hard in college, in unis, or wherever. You work hard because you know you have limited years. You start going to school when you are 3 years, you finish when you are 18. But you've been working hard because you know at the end I need good results. You go to uni or college 3, 4, 5, 7 years, but you know limited time. You will not stay there 20 years, but you work hard because you know time is running. You need good results to get a good job, to get a big salary, to live a good life. You don't waste time. You don't decide today I would want to go, this week I'll not go. No, you are going. You get up very early in the morning, you prepare yourself, and you study. You work hard to come the first one in your class. So what about your life after? It's the same. You are here in this dunya. This is a classroom. We have so much to do. We have so much to learn. We have to work hard. Majhood. We have to work hard. Nobody is going to do good deeds and give you and say, this is part of me, take it. No. Even those who teach you bad deeds, they teach you, but they don't force you to do, and they don't do it and then give it to you. You either follow the good or follow the bad. This is you. And you work on them. Why then spoil your akhirah and miss paradise? You say, I'll do tomorrow, I'll do after. You don't bother. You've just read the Quran, but you don't want to understand it and follow it and make it your life. Quran is our life. It's not just a book. It's a book which guides us, not a book which we read and forget and tell the story to others. No. Even Qisas al-Anbiya, the stories of the prophets, it's not just for fun. It's for us to learn something. It's a lesson. Each and every story of the prophet, it's a lesson for us, whatever we will pass through in this dunya. We are brought here to find paradise and not to find dunya. Dunya is there. How many have gone from your family, from your friends? How many have died and gone? Did they come back? No. They will never come back. You'll never see them. If they did good, you will be with them in the good area. And if they did bad and you're doing bad, you'll be with them in the bad area. What did they take? Nothing. They took nothing with them. And they had so much. Some of them were kings and queens and princesses and prince, millionaire, billionaire. They left each and everything here. They went just like that. We were born naked. But the day you go, they'll cover you with a shroud, which is white cloth, which has no value. It's the cheapest material in this world. You cannot make a dress and wear. You cannot make a shirt and wear it. But that's the only cotton thing which will be wrapped around your body, whether you like it or not. You cannot keep satin, wala whatever, and say, this is my gown. They will not put that on you. Or which is stitched with a fashion, with a marker. No, that's not for you that time. It was for you when you are alive. But now, whatever you have been wearing, the jewelries and everything, will be for others to inherit. And they'll fight for that. So think of the days you live in this world. Do good for those days. Work on them nicely. To enter paradise, you need no money. You need your brain to work properly. Good thoughts. It's your garden. Plant good seeds so you sow good fruits. Good thoughts are needed. You have your soul. Clean it to do good. Every time you need to clean your soul, not only once in a year, once in a day, once in a week, but 24 hours, we need to clean our soul. Because one time you're good, the second minute you're angry to somebody, you fight and you take out bad words. 1 minute you're doing good, you're praying. The second minute you're stealing and telling lies and doing something. Hellfire, we buy it with money, our money, which we work on that money, and then we buy hellfire. Those who are drunk, the drinkers, they buy the beer, they don't get it free. Those who go to discos and do zina, they pay money for that. And so many harams, we pay for them. But we don't realize that we are buying hellfire with our own money, with our own sweat. For you to go to the masjid, you don't need a new dress, a new dishdasha, a new something, no. But when you go to the place where Allah is not pleased with you, you are ready to buy something which is not fitted. When you go majalis al-dhikr, you just pull out anything and wear. For the ladies, any dress, even if it is torn, on top of that you'll put your abaya. And the scarf, which is, you have been using it for years. It's okay, nobody will look at you, nobody will talk about you. But if you go to the wedding where haram is being done, you'll wear naked, half and half not. You'll go and make up yourself like a cartoon, like a dolly, so that people can say good for you. Oh, mashallah, mashallah. No, not everybody is saying mashallah. They look at you and they talk about you, they gossip. You are the reason to give them sins for whatever you do. But we run away from these majalis, these places where good is done. You say, I have no time. My husband doesn't want me to go. I have nobody to leave the kids with. But you go to parties and discos and barbecues and you leave the kids alone with the maid, or even alone without anybody, which takes you hours and hours and hours there. And all that is done is haram, mixing of men and women. But majalis al-dhikr, place where there is knowledge for akhirah, which takes you only 1 hour, you have no time for that. It's very sad. And we call ourselves Muslims, and we don't want to go and remind ourselves and clean our hearts. We will too leave this dunya the way we found it. We'll not take anything with us. Not even one mountain we can carry it with us. So there is a space there, no, nothing. Even your house, you can take it to leave that space empty. Even your bed, you cannot take it to leave that room empty. Your clothes, your gold, your money, it will all remain here. You lived for a day or part of a day to use all that. You cried as a baby when you came. And if you don't cry, they say you'll be abnormal. But try to be the one you will smile when you leave this dunya. You smile when the others are crying around you. When you came, you were crying and they were all enjoying, rejoicing. We got a baby. But make sure you do good. So the day you leave, they are all crying, but you're smiling because you've seen your destination. You've seen where you're going. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Fi sakarat al-maut," when you're passing that stage of death, you will be shown your destination. So you've seen the best of the destination, a palace waiting for you. You're talking to them, but they don't listen to you. They can't listen to you. Take me there quickly. Wash me quickly. Shroud me quickly. Don't waste time. I'm going there to that beautiful place. Ya Rabbi, ij'alna ya Rabbi. But if you played here and did what you want against Allah's commands, the destination you will see will not please you. You're trying to talk to them. Wash me slowly. Shroud me slowly. Wait for somebody's coming from somewhere. But nobody can hear you. They are hurrying. They don't want to keep you. Some of them are afraid of you. Don't keep the body in the house. Not your name, the body. Don't keep the body in the house long. Take it. They don't want you again. They don't want you anymore. The minute has come for you to leave that house. It's your own house, but you are the guest. They rush you out and they put you in the ground. They cover you with the soil and they run away. They don't want to stay there even a minute. They are busy with their world, busy doing, talking, planning. Your children will cry, but only for some days, for some months. Your wife, your husband, they will mourn for you, but not forever. They'll forget you. Your wife will be married. Your husband will marry. The children will grow and have their own life. If you are lucky, they will remember you for dua and sadaqah, if you are lucky. But do the good deeds yourself now if you have. You have the money? Stop wasting it in haram. Make good things and leave the haram. That is sadaqatul jariyah for yourself. Don't say they'll do it for me, I leave wealth. That wealth is no longer yours. They will use it the way they want. So let us think of the days we are here in this world and do everything good for ourselves and for others. Whatever good you teach, it will go on. The thawab, the hasanat, you will be getting while you are sleeping in your grave. Every time somebody does something, you reminded them to do good. What about if we teach each other the bad? Ya Rabbi. Musiba. The burden also will come. So let us leave this world in a way that Allah is pleased with us. You have been working for your akhirah, you will see everything there. How you worked for it. As I'm telling you, the results for your 12 years of school, you will get the results, whether you go and take it or not, but the results will be there. You cannot go again to start the school class 1 at the age of 18. Your results will come. According to your results, that is how you will go to uni or college or stay at home, get married or whatever. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide us on this straight path and to hold our souls not to go to the bad. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.